received the prestigious Medal of Honor from Girl Scouts of the United States of America. Maggie is a Girl Scout from Pendleton in the upstate. And last year, Maggie was attending a Pendleton High School cross-country meet, and she and her friends were cheering on some of her teammates when a competitor dropped to his knees and then fell on the ground. And Maggie and her friends encouraged him to get up and to keep going. And when he stayed on the ground and wouldn't respond to them, Maggie recognized that he was unconscious. And Maggie and her friends poured water on him to cool him off, and they flipped him on his back. He woke up, and the girls helped move him off the track and into the shade. At this point, Maggie made the decision to run for help. And she ran until she reached a coach, who then helped contact the competitor's coach and the trainer. Maggie led them to the collapsed runner. And Maggie acknowledges that her Girl Scout first aid training helped her serve another person when he needed her most while staying calm. And because of volunteers like you, Maggie received training through Girl Scouts that helped her potentially save a life. So I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this Medal of Honor medal, Crystal, that I'm holding up?
See it.
Okay, you can see it?
Yep.
Maggie, we are just so proud of you. I know that Maggie's mom, Heather, and possibly some of her other family members are on this call. This Medal of Honor, it's special. And Maggie's actions that helped save a life, they exemplify her courage, her confidence, her character. And this is what Girl Scouting is all about. So congratulations, Maggie. You have made your Girl Scout of South Carolina Mountains to Midlands family so proud of you. So I hope everyone in your chat box can actually reach out to Maggie and say congratulations and what an awesome job she has and how awesome you are. At this time, I'd like to invite our awesome Chief Operating Officer, Crystal Gaines, to begin our adult recognitions.
Thank you so much, Laura. So when we got news that, of course, a lot of these events that we had planned for spring and summer were getting canceled as we were dealing with this pandemic, it was pretty heartbreaking. This is one of my most favorite opportunities each year. And actually last year at the zoo was my first time at this council to recognize the volunteers here. And we are all here for our girls, but what gets me up in the morning, where my passion lies, is supporting you all. I get a lot of joy from trying to make sure that you all have that kind of behind the scenes operational support that you need so that you can change our girls' lives. And I just want to thank you all for the continued opportunity to serve you. So just as we would at our in-person awards, we'll begin the award ceremony by recognizing the years of service. A testament to our organization is not only the sheer number of volunteers that we have, but how long each of you devote to building girls of courage, confidence, and character. For some of you, for many of you, your service has extended beyond your girls graduating high school, and your service spans decades and touches generations. And while we are virtual today, we are dedicated to making sure that you all get the pens and the awards that you deserve. And so we will be mailing those all out to you, to our recipients here. So we'll start out our years of service with 5 years, which is incredible. 5 years of service.
Okay, the 5 years of service recipients are Amanda Rich, Annabelle Glenn, Beth Wright, Caroline Reeder, Charlene Dillard, Crystal Reed, Danielle Seymour, Darla Moore, Dee Kivett, Elise Malek, Aaron Peak, Gabrielle Haroff, and James Burgess, Jennifer Aaron, Jeannie Tyler, Callie Campbell, Kristen Boggle, Kendra Kemp, Lauren Bedingfield, Leona Crisp, Lori Barnett, Marianne Glenn, Melissa Vandell, Meredith Huggins, Mindy Imperetti, and Nicole Miller English.
Paloma Gillian Fitzpatrick, Rebecca Quavman, Robyn Dixon, Rosalind Powell, Sabrina Preston, Sandy Botticcio, Shauna Barr, Simone Williams, Tara Kinser, Tiffany Madsen, Tiffany Craig, Tawana Brock, Tony McKinney, Tracy Graham, and Yolanda Lloyd Fleming.
Thank you so much. 5 years is incredible. Our next milestone year.
10 years of service, Amy Brown, Belinda Hill, Bobby Simmons, Britt Grooms, Candace Johnson, Shashi Honeycutt, Christy Smith, Claire Best, Claudette Thomas, Crystal Streaker, Denise Meunier, Helen Lucas, Hope Bursack, Jacqueline Beatty, Jalicia Colbert, Janie P., Jean Bagwell.
Jennifer Edwards, Christy Nikoloff, LaQuanda Falk, Larissa Allen, Linda Medlin, Lisa Dillard, Maria Swaggart, Marilyn Cooper, Melanie Branham, Melissa Rains, Nicole Smith, Patrice Davis, Paula Lawrence, Sharon McKee, Talisha Bowie, and Tiva Miller.
Thank you so much. Our next milestone year is 15 years of service.
Audrey Miller, Brenda Chisholm, Bridget Klassen, Danny Huey, Dean Brevard, Jacqueline Walker Mobley, Mickey Jendrazik, Regina Hagwood, Shakisha Fauntleroy, Shirley Stewart, Tamar Paltrow, Tammy White, Teresa Gregory, and Teresa McAfee.
Thank you. It's just incredible how many names are on these lists. Our next milestone is 20 years of service.
Debbie Howell, Elaine Gaither,
25 years.
Betty Jones, and Robin Thames.
Incredible. 35 years of service.
Linda Anderson.
We have at 45 years, thank you.
Callie Hub, Penny Hollis, and Phyllis Mobley.
Wild. We have 2 more milestones to go, ladies and gentlemen. 55 years of service, Beth Carroll. It's amazing. And finally, 60 years of service, Carol Clanton and Gloria Crank. Carol, Clanton, Gloria, I know Carol's on. Are either one of you on? Can we just hear a hello from the greatness? I saw Carol. Okay, all right. The next group that we want to recognize serves as the catalyst and the support system to the very pinnacle of the Girl Scout leadership experience, the Gold Award. Each individual who serves on the Gold Award Committee plays a fundamental role in equipping girls to not only make a change in their community now, but for years to come. This is a group that I've had the pleasure of getting to know more in this past 6 months, and the work that they do is incredible. It's largely behind the scenes, and I'm really interested to see how many hours each month they're really putting in. They are reading girls' proposals and final reports thoroughly and giving them advice, support, feedback. It is a long process, not only for the girls, but for this committee. And in my opinion, a committee that needs a lot more public recognition. So thank you to the Gold Award Committee. The Gold Award Committee is made up of Carol Clanton, Portia Grooms, Claire Best, Kim Neal, Susan Benson, Tim Benson, Pamela Davis, Jamel Ellis, Meg Walker, Anita Geiser, Beth Carroll, and Madeline Voynish. Thank you all so much for the work that you do. We are going to do, for the rest of our awards, a round of applause virtually. We're going to do that by thanking them in the chat. So if you know somebody personally that has been a recipient, you can type in a comment about them, and we'll read a couple off when we have the opportunity. And Lynn Arb is gonna do that for us. All right. So our introduced in 2013, the Volunteer of Excellence Award recognizes those volunteers who have contributed outstanding service, as Laura mentioned before, above and beyond, while partnering directly with girls in any pathway to implement the Girl Scout leadership experience through the use of the National Program Portfolio, or who have contributed outstanding service in support of the Council's mission delivery to girl and adult members. Please join me again in the virtual round of applause by sharing your wishes of congratulations and thanks in the chat as we read off this year's recipients.
Joanne Taylor, Service Unit 621, Troop 700. Lori Barnett, Service Unit 625, Troop 8. Robyn Dixon, Service Unit 625, Troop 8.
Shelby Taylor, Service Unit 628, Troop 1252.
Sheila Galloway, Service Unit 633, Troop 2816. And Katie Gordon from Service Unit 633 and also from Troop 2816.
Brooke Rogers, Service Unit 636, Troop 1605. And Rikki Wright, Service Unit 636, Troop 1605 as well.
Connie Cook, Service Unit 640, Troop 3335. Britt Grooms, Service Unit 642, Troop 2904.
Devin Malek, Service Unit 644, Troop 1098. Kris Burns, Service Unit 645, Troop 1169.
Elizabeth Mackey, Service Unit 653, Troop 69.
Daniela Gauchi, Service Unit 654, Troop 990.
Tanya Bowman, Service Unit 655, Troop 2252.
And Jennifer Hughes from Service Unit 680, Troop 1417.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving all of your time and service to this. Congratulations and great jobs to all.
Good. All right, the next award to present is the Appreciation Pin. This pin recognizes a registered adult girl's exemplary service in support of delivering the Girl Scout leadership experience. This service has a measurable impact on a geographic area of service. So this is service unit level excellence. And they help reach and surpass the mission delivery goals of the area. Please join me again with a virtual round of applause by sharing your wishes of congratulations in the chat as we name off this year's recipients.
Megan Cole from Service Unit 631 and Troop 1591. Megan Cole is the co-leader and Troop Product Program Manager for Troop 1591. She is also the financial manager for the Service Unit 631. She has taken it upon herself to find interesting and economical patches to fit our monthly Service Unit community projects. She is always such a great role model for all the girls, parents, and leaders in our Service Unit and for our entire council.
Lesley Cannon, Service Unit 635, Troop 585. Lesley Cannon is a co-leader of Troop 585 and a Service Unit Manager of Service Unit 635. She's been involved in Girl Scouts for the past 17 years with her 2 daughters. Within her troop, she has led her troop of 12 girls to receive their bronze and silver awards. She exemplifies everything that is needed in a leader and a Service Unit Manager.
Tiffany Craig, Service Unit 635, Troop 1760. Tiffany Craig is a co-leader and the Product Program Manager for Troop 1760. She is also the Fall Product Manager of Service Unit 635. She works hard to provide accurate information about fall product sales and goes above and beyond to make sure that sales procedures benefit everyone. In everything she does, she represents and encourages others to be a go-getter, innovator, risk-taker, and leader. Audrey Price, Service Unit 635, Troop 3339. Audrey Price is the cookie manager of Service Unit 635. She is a go-getter and makes sure that those in her service unit continue to feel supported. Her troop has over 1,000 combined hours of community service, ranging from picking up litter and working the soup kitchen at Project Host downtown, to building raised gardens for a nursing home and volunteering for the City of Greenville's many community events throughout the year, like Downtown Live, Fall for Greenville, and Artist Fair. She is a leader, a person who guides and inspires others.
Sarah Willis, Service Unit 636, Troop 1349. Sarah Willis is a co-leader of Troop 1349 and the new troop mentor of Service Unit 636. She is involved in every aspect: communications, event planning, and mentorship. She is the first one to arrive and the last to leave every meeting. Anytime someone is in need of her help or a job needs to be filled, Sarah steps up and takes on the position willingly. Alison West, Service Unit 636, Troop 3339. Alison West is the Troop Product Manager for Troop 3339 and the Fall Product Manager for Service Unit 636. She takes on every role offered to her with cheerfulness. Alison exemplifies enthusiasm for the service unit and Troop 3339, and it's extremely infectious.
Christy Ehlers from Service Unit 640 and Troop 2969. Christy Ehlers is the cooking manager for Troop 2969 and is also the events manager for Service Unit 640. She has been an active member of the service unit for many years. She takes on the role of planning and executing most of our events. No matter the event, Christy spends countless hours planning it to make sure that it is an event that the girls will enjoy. Courtney Huggins from Service Unit 642 and Troop 3324. Courtney Huggins is the Fall Product Manager for the service unit and is the Product Program Manager and co-leader for Troop 3324. She is always kind and willing to help in any situation. Due to her reaching out and her great communication skills, every voice is heard when she is planning events. She is very knowledgeable of the Girl Scout expectations, and if she doesn't have the answer, she knows where to find it or who to ask. Veronika Hyte from Service Unit 642. Veronika is the co-service unit manager for Service Unit 642. She has been involved with Girl Scouting for about 14 years. She uses humor and enthusiasm to encourage leaders in the service unit to give their best and to stay positive for the benefit of all the adults, and most especially the girls in the service units.
Elise Malek, Service Unit 644, Troop 1098. Elise Malek is the co-leader and troop cookie manager for Troop 1098. She is also the co-cookie manager for Service Unit 644. Elise truly exemplifies the Girl Scout that Juliette Lowe was. She excitedly recruits girls to her troop and other troops, intricately plans ceremonies for her large troop, plans fun meetings for her girls, orchestrates cookie booths, and does so much to make every year an amazingly smooth cookie season for Troop 1098.
Callie Hubb from Service Unit 653 and Troop 1902. Callie Hubb is the co-leader for Troop 1902 and is a day camp committee member for Service Unit 653. She has been a Girl Scout volunteer for over 40 years and has worked with councils all over the country. She attends every service unit meeting where she teaches us about Girl Scout traditions and leads us in Girl Scout songs.
Melissa Shepard, Service Unit 654, Troop 990. Melissa Shepard is a co-leader for Troop 990 and the Service Unit Manager for 654. She is tireless in her efforts to provide programming and experiences for the girls and volunteers of Troop 990 and Service Unit 654. She is innovative in using materials and other resources when coordinating activities.
So many comments in the chat. lots of ways to go. Way to go. You make our job easier. Thank you for all you do. I enjoy planning programs with you, and some surprise from some recipients. So congratulations to you all.
Thank you so much. The next group that I want to say thank you to are service unit managers. Our success depends on the service unit structure. The way that our organization looks is that the national organization supports councils, councils support the service units support our leaders who then serve our girls. So it's a critical component, and our service unit managers lead those teams. They lead teams that focus on the financial health of the service unit, product programs, on local events, on recruiting girls in those areas. So I want to say thank you to everybody. We have all the names on the next screen who has served in that position this past year. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Before we continue on to the remainder of our awards, we'll let that sit up for just a minute. I know that was a lot of names. Can we go back and just look at those names again? That's a lot. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of work. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Before we continue on to the remainder of our awards, we thought you all should hear from someone who represents the reason why we're all here. Someone who represents why you fill your house with cases of cookies, why you have endless boxes of craft supplies, and you invest so much time into this organization. So please help me to welcome current Girl Scout Tori Harrison to speak on the impact volunteers like you have had in her life. Tori is with Troop 2509. She is a senior in high school. She has served as a national delegate, and she is working on her Gold Award. Please welcome Tori.
Hi, thank you so much. Girl Scout volunteers make a difference in the lives of Girl Scouts like me every day, and their dedication inspires me to find my own ways to give back to the community. Their spirit and commitment is what keeps the legacy of Girl Scouting alive for the future generations. One volunteer that has meant a lot to me personally is my troop leader, Diane Grooms, who has been with me for 10 of my 12 Girl Scouting years. She has always believed in me and pushed me to be the best girl and now young woman I can be. She has encouraged me to pursue my bronze, silver, and gold awards, and has been there as I bridged up through the many levels of Girl Scouting over the years. She has helped me and the older girls in my troop plan workshops and events, teaching us leadership and responsibility in the process. She is always available and willing to help, sacrificing her own time to the cause of equipping girls to impact their communities and help the people around them. She has shown me how important it is and how much of a difference you can make when you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of girls. Thank you very much, Miss Diane, for all that you do and for all that you've done and supporting me through my Girl Scout journey. The hard work and loyalty of all Girl Scout volunteers makes Girl Scouts possible and empowers new generations of girls to face the world and maybe even change it. As a senior in high school, unfortunately, I am ending my time as a girl in Girl Scouting, but looking forward to starting a new chapter as an adult Girl Scout.
Thank you so much, Tori. Our next award to present is the Honor Pin. The Honor Pin recognizes a registered adult Girl Scouts exemplary service in supporting of the delivering the Girl Scout leadership experience, which has had a measurable impact on 2 or more geographic regions. So beyond one service unit. And they support the council in reaching and surpassing its mission delivery goals. So please help us to recognize our Honor Pin recipients by typing your words of gratitude and congratulations in the chat. Fortunately, I have had the pleasure of working with all 3 of our recipients this year. Our first, Kelly Stover, who is the service unit manager of 631 and is in troop 2900. Kelly Stover is the service unit manager and the events manager for service unit 631. She's also the co-leader and cookie manager for her troop. Kelly has made an impact on hundreds of girls over the past 13 years. Her girls routinely put on events, workshops, and trainings for younger girls from across the council. Her leadership inspires others. Her dedicated work at the council level has kept the council running on an even keel through her work with Older Girl Awards and planning our now canceled convention trip. Kelly has always had a positive attitude and is a cheerleader for all of us. I often get texts from Kelly with her encouragement. She approaches hard work with a smile and laughter and is so much fun to work with. Kelly is a shining example of what a Girl Scout leader looks like. She works tirelessly to ensure all girls, whether they are in her troop or not, have a great experience. She focuses on planning and organizing memorable activities. She is a positive face in the community. Everyone that meets her understands her love for Girl Scouts. Thank you, Kelly Stover.
Let me just jump in with some comments. Lots of Kelly comments. Kelly's great. Most amazing friend and sister in Delta Gamma. So a little shout out for your sorority there. Congratulations, Kelly. Well deserved. Kelly is wonderful. So glad to have her in our council. So.
Thank you. Our next recipient is Manley Summerfield, Service Unit 636. Manley is the service unit manager for her service unit. Manley has been a driving force in the efforts to create quality programming across her region for girls of the entire council. She excels in the creation and organization of events for all ages and interests, but she's particularly supportive of older girl programming. She does an outstanding job communicating among leaders, parents, and girls. She motivates other leaders to think bigger and go beyond the basics. Her dedication is obvious and infectious. She is eager and gracious while working with others and exemplifies the quality of being a sister to every Girl Scout. And my own personal thing in there, this is somebody who I often go to for a leader opinion. So I appreciate you personally as well, Manley. So let's thank her in the chat.
Definitely. Congratulations to Manley. Definitely deserved. We love you, lady. You're a wonderful person. Way to go, Manley. She's an awesome person and great with the girls. Definitely, we all see all that. Lots of congratulations and good jobs out to you. Way to be a great leader.
Thank you. Our next honor pin is Portia Grooms, Service Unit 642, Troop 2904. Portia has been the co-events manager for Service Unit 642 and a highly involved volunteer for Troop 2904. Portia has earned this nomination with her continued efforts to support not just her girls in the troop and not just girls in Anderson troops, but she assists in many other counties. She meets leaders and girls and helps them whenever they ask for support. She assists on the Gold Award Committee, Older Girl Committee, Service Unit team, and is a facilitator helping leaders learn all things old and new and mentors many. Portia has been an amazing troop leader to current ambassadors for over 12 years. She keeps her ambassadors engaged with Girl Scouts from troops to council level events. She's always choosing to learn more so that she can build on it and help others. She's always devoting her time to Girl Scouts without hesitating one moment. Thank you, Portia.
And Portia, I got lots of love coming to you. Love working with Portia. Super dedicated. Congrats, Portia. Super dedicated. So glad you're ours. You're fantastic. Lots and lots of congrats, and I would add to that too. You've done a great job, and thank you.
Before we present our last award category, I want to invite a volunteer to speak who has always been a source of positivity, encouragement, and leadership. And I can't imagine having met a more perfect example of a Girl Scout, and I'm just so proud to know her, Patty Carter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today I'd like to share Girl Scouting as a way of life. And I want to say thank you so much for asking me to do this. I grew up in the mountains of Virginia and have been a Girl Scout since I was 8 years old. My mother and my third grade teachers were my first Brownie Scout leaders. Many of my happiest memories are of the times I spent with my troop friends and ensuing Girl Scout leaders. We marched in parades, visited nursing homes, served sandwiches at the American Red Cross blood drive. We made art projects, camped, and cooked on buddy burners we made from large tin cans. And we sold those Girl Scout cookies for 35 cents a box. When I graduated from high school, I thought my Girl Scout days were over, only to find myself at Erskine College helping my faculty advisor plan a leadership conference for the Girl Scouts of Old 96 Council. I, by the way, did not volunteer for this position. Dr. McDill called me into her office and informed me that she was aware of my Girl Scout background and she had registered me as an adult Girl Scout. Thus began a new phase of Girl Scouting, which has continued for the most part throughout my life. When Crystal posed the question, "What does Girl Scouts mean to you?" I was like a deer caught in headlights. I say that because this organization is so much a part of who I am in so many ways. As a woman, as a mother, as a teacher, as a community and world citizen. I was supposed to answer that question and how I maintain my enthusiasm and positive outlook in 5 minutes or less. And if you know me, you know that's a real challenge. The truth is, I have had a lifetime of women who have helped me, beginning with family members, teachers, and many others. I have known and from whom I have been inspired. I would be remiss if I did not mention the training and mentoring I received from Ann Anderson and Becky Johnson, who were council staff when I first began, and volunteers such as Norma Ferguson and Myrtle Edna Lesley. These women and many others gave me the skills, encouragement, and self-confidence to step out of my comfort zone, to dream and reach for goals that have brought me untold gifts. These gifts come from the girls and women who make up this organization. Often when we talk about our reasons for being a part of Girl Scouts, our thoughts immediately turn to our girls. Of course, the girls are the reason we first become involved in Girl Scouting. I, however, have a secret reason for maintaining my love and enthusiasm for Girl Scouts. For 45 years plus, I have been blessed to watch women come together to lead and teach our promise and our law, and to show by example how to live them. You, my fellow volunteers, are my secret. We come from all walks of life. Our lives vary in economics, education, faith, experiences, and at 70 plus years, I must add and include age. We encourage shy little girls and young women to become self-confident and poised and to make a difference. And we learn from these same lessons. We help our girls make plans and achieve goals, and further, how to adjust those plans for success when they meet barriers, just as we overcome barriers that are placed in our way. We help our girls realize that our attitudes make the biggest difference in how we experience life and those around us, both when life runs smoothly and when life hands us lemons, and together we learn to make lemon meringue pie. We learn best from our mistakes. In turn, our young women follow our examples and change the world around them with good deeds, community improvement projects, and progress through our program to earn bronze, silver, and gold awards. I have watched you lead when you step back and are totally willing to follow. You accept what is and work to achieve the goals that are before us, not caring who gets the credit and never caring whether it's you. You go forward to complete the task, and you make everyone with you shine with their efforts. You hold them up. You support each other. In closing, I must say you have contributed much to the richness and joy of my being, and are a major reason why I have stayed in Girl Scouts. The promise and the law first promote, if you think about it, the traits of honesty, fairness, friendliness, caring, and courage. These first mentioned traits produce in us to follow with strength of character, a sense of responsibility, and respect for ourselves, authority, and others. When each of us lives this creed, we are making the world a better place, and we have become sisters to each other, and we don't have to do that by blood. We change the world, and we help others to want to change the world too. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this wonderful organization.
Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you so much. It's such a blessing to know you and to have you here. And just so that you guys know, Patty was a Thanks Badge 2 recipient last year. So we wanted her to open up this next award that we're going to present, which is the Thanks Badge. This badge is the highest honor in Girl Scouts. It honors a registered adult Girl Scout whose ongoing commitment, leadership, and service have an exceptional, measurable impact on meeting the mission delivery goals for the entire council. So beyond the service unit, beyond a grouping of service units, the entire council. This year's recipient, you must know her name, or maybe you're living under a rock. Denise Mounier, Service Unit 634, Troop 829. Denise is the co-leader for Troop 829 and the service unit manager in her area. Denise is always willing to facilitate outdoor experiences for all service units and troops so that the girls can get outdoors and have wonderful experiences. She truly is the go-to person for outdoor experience. She's patient with the girls, helpful when they're struggling on an activity. She takes her time and makes sure each girl has a wonderful experience. She teaches archery and outdoor skills in the upstate, and she is the go-to person for textile arts, history, trip planning. I'll add in there grammar. She's a dedicated troop leader and is always willing to be a mentor to other leaders. She is always the first volunteer when help is needed and is willing to go above and beyond to make sure the experience is outstanding. Help us to recognize our outstanding Thanks Badge recipient, Denise Mounier, by typing in your words of gratitude and congratulations in the chat.
Lots of them are coming in. Lots of yays for Denise. Someone's added, and she's a hoot. That is the truth. If you don't know her, you need to get to know her for the laughs, for sure. Thanks for leading. You're a mentor for so many. She's hands down the best. She's a rock star, and we love you. She is amazing in her outdoor skills for girls and leaders. Lots more congrats.
Thank you so much. I will now welcome back Laura to present our final award, the President's Award. Is Laura still with us?
Yes.
Awesome.
The President's Award recognizes the efforts of a service delivery team or committee whose exemplary service and support of delivering the Girl Scout leadership experience surpassed team goals and resulted in significant, measurable impact towards reaching the council's overall goals. Service Unit 631, with over 250 girls and adult members, has worked diligently to bring unity to the service unit and grow relationships through all that they do together. The service unit has monthly activities and community service projects or events in which girls can earn individual patches. Then at the end of the year, girls who have participated in 3 or more of the activities get a specially designed service unit patch. And these activities include hosting a service unit camporee, a service unit robotics workshop, working with a local nursing home, leader-daughter events, taking up monthly collections of food, clothing items, making and sending Valentine and Christmas cards, Christmas caroling, delivering cookies, cleaning city parks, journey in a day led by older girls but offered to younger girls, walking in the Christmas parade as a service unit, a service unit sleepover where all girls traveled to the Kathy Novinger Girl Scout Leadership Center and spent time together as a service unit. Service Unit 631 has cleaned all seven city parks and easily in one day, making their community a better place. They've collected 2,335 pounds of food equal to 1,085 meals for Harvest Hope. The service unit has filled the school supply closet for helping hands and thrown a back-to-school party for the children. They've thrown Easter and Christmas parties for Brookdale Assisted Living Facilities, complete with the Easter Bunny, handmade cards and crafts. Service Unit 631 made more than 200 Valentines for the residents of Brookdale. They also hosted a camporee, Easley Cookie Pod, and blankets for veterans. It is because of the incredible leadership from the Service Unit team that Service Unit 631 has made an incredible impact on their communities, this incredible state of South Carolina, and our world. And it is an honor to award them the President's Award. Help us recognize their outstanding President's Award recipients by typing your words of gratitude and congratulations in the chat.
Lots of thanks coming in for the service unit. Great jobs out there. Great teamwork. Congratulations. Great job. And way to go. Awesome job.
Awesome. You know, while we've all learned over the past several weeks that there's no substitute for in-person community, we hope that over the course of this virtual recognition that you felt the high level of admiration and the love that we have for each of you. And now that you've heard about our volunteer recipients, we have a few people who want to say thank you to all of you, our dedicated volunteers.
I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to our volunteers from Mountains to Midlands.
Thank you for being an example of strength, adaptability, and tenacity for our future leaders.
Hi, Girl Scout volunteers. You are the heart and soul of Girl Scouts and deserve a very special word of gratitude and thanks for all you contribute to the lives of girls. My personal appreciation and thanks to each and every one of my Girl Scout volunteer sisters for all you do to encourage girls to grow with courage, character, and confidence.
Hi, this is Debbie Ham, and on behalf of myself and my poor granddaughter, I think Girl Scouts is absolutely the best. Thank you for what you did for our girls.
Volunteers, thank you for all that you do to help us meet our mission. We're so grateful to have you be a part of our team. So when you return, tell all of you who work so hard for each of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and may God bless you.
Hello, my name is Meredith Manning. I'm a member of the Board of Directors for Girl Scouts of South Carolina Mountains to Midlands. I'm sending just a brief thank you to say you volunteers are awesome. You are the guts and the glue and everything that makes everything happen, along with our dedicated staff, everything. You are great. We so appreciate all that you do and your service, which we could not deliver without your dedication, support, and love for Girl Scouts.
Volunteers don't always have the time, but they have the heart. Thanks for everything that you do.
Hi, I hope everyone's doing well. I just want to take this time to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all you volunteers out there.
Because of you, I look forward to coming to work every day. Thank you for being such amazing volunteers. We appreciate you so much.
Hi, I just wanted to say thank you to all you volunteers for everything you do.
Thank you for everything that you do for Girl Scouts. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you for everything that you do to make the Girl Scout leadership experience come alive for the girls and families in your troop.
My coworker Bowman and I want to say thank you to all of our wonderful and dedicated volunteers.
Hey volunteers, just wanted you to know that you make my job so enjoyable. We appreciate everything you do for our girls. Thank you.
Thank you to all of our volunteers from the bottom of our hearts. We couldn't do what we do without you.
Thank you for mentoring the next generation of girls who will use your wisdom, leadership, and guidance to make a difference
Thank you for being an inspiration to the next generation of leaders.
Thank you, leaders, for all your hard work and dedication. We couldn't do it without you.
I'm so appreciative of all of the lessons and memories you've created in a girl's life, and I'm so fortunate to have been able to come along for some.
Thank you, volunteers, for all of the dedication and hard work for our girls. Thank you.
Thank you to our volunteers for your time and dedication to our girls. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you.
Thank you for all the time you spend making incredible experiences for Girl Scouts. Your hard work is appreciated.
We are very excited to thank you for your dedication to Girl Scouts of South Carolina, Mountains to Midlands.
Thank you so much to all of our wonderful volunteers. We appreciate your time, talent, and treasures that you devote each and every day.
Hi, this is Jan at the Spartanburg shop. We appreciate everything our volunteers do. Our volunteers are the best.
Hey, come here. I got a secret. No longer are you considered the MVPs. You are also the MVBs, the most valuable volunteers. Thank you so much, man. We couldn't do it without you.
To our volunteers, thank you for the impact that you're making on our Girl Scouts. For your time and dedication, we say thank you.
Thank you, volunteers, for everything you do. Thank you for your time, your energy, your commitment, and your creativity. Thank you.
Thank you for your support as a Girl Scout volunteer. We are truly grateful for your time and commitment.
Thank you, Bunnies.
Thank you, volunteers, for all you do. We love and appreciate you, and we cannot wait to see you in person again soon. Real soon.
Hey team, Girl Scouts of South Carolina, Mountains to Midlands volunteers. It is Girl Scout National Volunteer Month, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for everything that you do. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of our girls, and we couldn't do this work without you.
So as we close out our very first ever virtual volunteer recognition ceremony, I just wanted to do a shout out. Congratulations on all of our, to all of our award recipients. And I just want you to know how proud I am to be your CEO. We are truly a Girl Scout of South Carolina, Mountain to Midlands family. Our future depends on our combined strengths, working together as one team for the sake of every single girl that resides within our 22 counties. Every girl deserves the opportunity to be a part of this remarkable, time-tested organization called Girl Scouts. And you, our fabulous volunteers who deliver Girl Scouting to our girls, will always be our heroes. You will always be our heroes. And I hope that you felt the love today as we've done our very best to recognize and honor you. And as Juliet Gordon-Lowe said, ours is a circle of friendships united by ideals. And today, at this time, right now, our circle of friendships have never been more important.
Yep.
So stay safe, and thank you so very much from the bottom of our hearts for making a difference in the lives of our girls. And this concludes our program today. Thank you for showing up and for participating. Crystal?
Yes, thank you. I'm so grateful for the great turnout we had today, and all the wonderful comments everybody's putting in. We'll stick around and kind of read through them. If anybody wants to stick around and fellowship, more than welcome.
Great job, team.
Thank you. For anybody who's leaving, bye. Have a great weekend. Denise, we actually had some people ask about that. So thank you for everybody who was dressed. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Kathy.
Somebody's got a Lisa, I see your daughter with a sign. Oh, it says thank you. Oh, that's awesome. It's so cool to see all of your faces. Well, lots of faces. Thanks, Melissa. Thank you for all the kind words. We're glad that you enjoyed. Manley, bring Lori back. Hey. Hey, Raina. Hey, Kelly. Is Lauren around? What else we still got on? Patty, thank you so much for your speech. It was so beautiful. You're the best. I can't stop like, yeah, jeez.
I've been doing it during the whole ceremony. I've been like wiping my shirt.
It's whatever you do, don't touch your eyes.
Oh.
I don't know if you can tell, but there is something. I have some kind of bump forming here. I don't know.
It's not WebMD or anything like that. So we can't diagnose from video here.
Right.
I need Marla, she's a nurse. Look at this.
Don't touch it.
Just so impressive, all the work that was done to be the recipient of these awards.
Incredible.
It's so inspiring.
Really, really is. What else we said?
So good to see you guys.
All right.
All right. I know. Do we have to? Do we have to?
It's funny. We're all just staring at each other, and it's just wonderful.
Everybody go get a cup of coffee. Let's just
yeah, Saturday morning happy hour with coffee or something.
Or yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful job, team.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
All right. I'll see you when I'm back in the office next week. Congratulations, everybody.
Patty, did you see all the people who are remembering the trip to the chalet in 1996? There's so many people, Miss Patty.
Laverne, they put it in the chat?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, chalet people saying Miss Patty took their oldest daughters to the chalet, or they went to the chalet with Miss Patty in 1996.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
So cool. All right. You all have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.